Busch Gardens Tampa opened on March 31st, 1959 as an admission-free beer garden and bird show. Originally, there were only 4 employees and 4 birds. Anheuser-Busch opened the park on the grounds of the brewery in Tampa. Busch Gardens Tampa offered beer tasting, a bird show, and animal acts, all in a tropical setting. Also offered was the Stairway to the Stars, a very long escalator that you took to the top of the brewery. At the time, it was the longest continuous motor stairway ever built. It rose 86 feet to the observation deck of the $25 million brewery, and it was also the start of the brewery tour. One of the first exhibits you visit is the American alligator. The exhibit is in the Nairobi section, right next to the Mayombe Reserve. You'll also find turtles sunning in the area. Mayombe Reserve is a tropical rainforest setting that's home to gorillas and chimpanzees.
One of the things that I love about Busch Gardens Tampa is that they've got these wonderful areas that totally make you feel secluded and as if you're somewhere else, which is really, really nice. And it's peaceful, calm, relaxing, and even though there are roller coasters all around you, you can't tell. And some amazing roller coasters as well. I just love this place.
With a lot of different viewing areas, and most of them are shaded and offer large vistas into the habitats. Before you get to the Nairobi train station, you'll get a chance to visit the amazingly social African penguins. It's a great spot to take a selfie with a penguin or two.
Hey buddy, how are you? Oh my gosh, they're so social. Hi. He's waiting for me, I think, to take the selfie.
Across from the Animal Care Center are the 5 female Asian elephants. Make sure to check out the elephant interaction area for a close-up look. The Edge of Africa section of the park emulates an abandoned fishing village and lets you get up close to African animals like lions and lionesses. The Meerkat exhibit is fascinating and extremely cute. Meerkats are from the Kalahari Desert in southern Africa, and their area is full of the red-colored dirt that they like to dig in. Keep an eye out because there will usually be 1 or 2 meerkats on duty as guards while the rest are busy digging tunnels. Lots of tunnels. Hey, is that a giraffe? The hippo area is a covered spot with full views under and above the water. There's room to stand and sit as well. You can watch the hippo glide gently through the water and marvel at how graceful the 3rd largest land mammal is as it cuts through the water.
So the cheetah that we have running for you today is one of our younger cheetah. His name is Tende. He'll be 2 next week. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cheetah hunt is pretty amazing. Make sure to check out the times first thing in the morning and check out my video. A tortoise. Not much going on here. Jungala is home to the Bengal tigers and the really cool tiger pop-up observation area. Now the tigers don't pop up, you do. And it's pretty awesome to be that close to a tiger. Sometimes you can even get a close-up of their paw and compare it to your hand. Walkabout Way is one of the most fantastic animal encounters that I've ever visited. It's a small petting area with kangaroos and wallabies that you can touch. You can buy food as well, and you can participate in animal feedings, including bottle feeding a baby kangaroo. Just make sure you ask as soon as you get there. Like most of the animal encounters, it's so satisfying to take a few minutes and just watch the kangaroos. Often, they will lay down close to the fence and you can reach out and pet one or two. And if you show up first thing or late in the day, you're more likely to see them hop around or eating.
So I've been spending a great day at Busch Gardens Tampa, and one of the things I love about this park is it still has parts where it's got its age, and I mean that in the good way. As you can see, these benches are probably original to the park, behind close to the cheetah hunt area in the front entrance. Just absolutely have to love a small detail like this that's here.
Pantopia is one of the newly remodeled lands and was originally opened as Timbuktu. It's a beautifully designed area and home to Falcon's Fury, which is too scary for me to ride. But there are plenty of other things to do in this area.
So I love this building behind me because they sell the pretzels, but notice the spires on top? A little salty maybe? Just a little. I love that the history of Busch Gardens Tampa is still heavily embedded in the park itself. The area I'm walking through is right next to Shikra, but it also has the aviary, which is one of the original parts of the park when they opened with the brewery and everything like that. And this is just one of my favorite spots in any theme park. As you can see, the lights, the shrubbery, the arches that you walk through, that gives you this great sense of shade. Just absolutely love it. Any park that can retain a lot of its history and still grow, that's always a wonderful thing. Absolutely wonderful thing. Wow. I do love my coasters though. The Busch parks have always been known for their aviaries. A lot of them started off as breweries and bird shows. And here at Busch Gardens Tampa, they still have the aviary open. It's a great place to spend some time. You can feed the birds as well, and they will come to you and sit on your shoulder and check you out for food. But I love it when old parts of the park remain. It's a wonderful thing. Okay, Snack and Getty, that's really clever. I like that.
The Sesame Street Safari of Fun opened in 2010 and is a truly wonderful children's area. Most families are going to spend a lot of time here and really enjoy all of the different activities. And there's a lot more than just rides here, but there's a lot of different places for you to climb and jump and really burn off a lot of energy.
The Sesame Street area here at Busch Gardens Tampa was charming beyond belief. The scale, the colors, it was absolutely fantastic. Any family is going to enjoy their time here, especially with the younger kids, that's for sure. So whenever you come to Busch Gardens Tampa, you probably think of these pink guys, right? And not just hanging out in the yard, but just hanging out everywhere. Of course, they've got the babies in another part, but this is one of the signature spots for Busch Gardens Tampa. I've always enjoyed just sitting and watching.
This little area is called the Bird Garden in the Bird Garden area of the park. It's a nice little area with a gazebo and lots of flowering plants. It's just great to spend a few moments here. And of course, you never know when you're going to run into wildlife outside of the habitats. Just make sure to keep your distance, and of course, you're always welcome to take some photographs.
So you know I love my history. And if you're ever standing near the Gwazi area, which was a wooden roller coaster here at Busch Gardens Tampa, that's actually where the brewery was, and they held the brewery tours. Too bad Gwazi shut down. I'd love to get that wooden coaster credit, but tons of other coasters. But don't forget, this is where the brewery tour was and where it all started. So you never know who you're going to run into or who you're going to talk to. I was out there by Gwazi doing some video, and a guy stopped me and he said, "You know that's a roller coaster?" And I said, "Yeah, and it used to be the brewery here." And he said, "Yeah, I've been coming here for more than 50 years. And he remembered, he said he loved the free brewery tours. He loved the free beer. He said the beer was so fresh and it was incredible. And he remembers the monorail and said he really misses the sky ride the most. And it was great to talk to him. We talked for about 20 minutes about all the changes and everything. Had a great time. But he said, unfortunately, it looks like the sky rides are probably, they've been down for about 8 months. They might be down for a while longer, which is kind of sad. Hopefully they'll get back up. But Bob, if you're watching this, thanks so much for spending the time talking to me. I really appreciate it, and made my visit that much better. Well, I just finished my day at Busch Gardens Tampa, and I have to say I love this park. World-class roller coasters, animal displays that are fantastic. Love them so much. You feel like you're really getting up close and personal, and in some cases you can even touch them, like the kangaroo. But I love this park. It's an hour away from Orlando. They often offer free shuttles. So how can you go wrong with making a side trip to Busch Gardens Tampa? It is a spectacular park. Highly recommended. There's a lot of history here, great roller coasters, great family rides. I'd say there's some good water rides, but I don't like water rides. And but I love Busch Gardens Tampa so much. Really need to spend some time out here if you can, and hope you guys enjoyed it.